Since early summer, Ukraine has been carrying out a series of drone strikes against targets deep inside Russian territory. While much of the attention has centered on attacks against military depots, factories and refineries, Ukraine has also increased strikes on Russian trains, particularly those carrying oil and military equipment, according to Forbes. It is noted that these attacks are significant, given the central role that trains play in the Russian military and economy, as well as their vulnerability to drone strikes. The pace of these strikes has accelerated in recent months, having a direct impact on both the Russian military and the broader economy. Forbes recalled that trains have been a common target for both sides throughout the war, especially those used for military resupply. Earlier this year, Ukraine developed advanced strike drones with a greater range, enabling them to hit targets deeper inside Russia and in Russian-controlled territory. With these drones, Ukraine expanded its attacks on Russian trains over the summer as part of its broader strategic drone strike campaign, media outlet added. It is noted that in July, Ukrainian drones destroyed a train carrying fuel, lubricants and military equipment in Rostov Oblast, forcing authorities to suspend rail traffic. In August, the tempo increased, including a strike near Tokmak that derailed a fuel train and disrupted a key supply route in Crimea, in addition to a strike on a fuel train near Zankoy in occupied Crimea. Ukrainian units further released drone footage showing multiple strikes in the Russian-occupied Zaporizhia sector, where several trains were destroyed or disabled. Forbes says that along with these attacks on trains, Ukraine has also launched a series of drone strikes against supporting rail infrastructure. In early August, a strike damaged the railway station building in the Volgograd region, sparking fires and disrupting traffic through a key node in Russia's logistics network. Days later, strikes on the Surovikino railway station in the same region forced further suspensions of military cargo flows. These attacks on hubs have further reduced Russia's ability to transport goods by rail, directly undermining both military operations and the broader economy. Despite their importance, Russian trains are inherently vulnerable to Ukrainian drone strikes. Trains in general are easy drone targets since they are large targets that follow linear routes along fixed tracks. Train routes and schedules can often be deduced through open-source intelligence. Given the impact these attacks are having on its military and economy, Russia is developing counter-drone measures to protect its trains. Forbes says Russia is likely adopting similar nets to protect their trains. It is noted that Ukraine will continue launching drone strikes against Russian trains as part of its broader strategic campaign.
Two soldiers from the occupying Russian army have surrendered to the fighters of Ukraine's 13th Brigade in Sumy region. The Russian troops, signaling their surrender to a Ukrainian drone, dropped their weapons and crossed a swamp to reach the Ukrainian soldiers. However, a Russian drone accompanying them attempted to prevent their comrades from surrendering and tried to eliminate them. Despite several consecutive strikes from the drone, the captured Russian soldiers and the nearby Ukrainian fighters were not injured.